Good morning. Goodness gracious, my hands are cold. Good morning, though. Wow, what a day. What a beautiful sunrise the Lord's given us this morning. Gorgeous. We got some birds flying up there. I don't know if you can see them. Here's the deal. I'm doing my own version of a day on the lake today, essentially. We are, of all places, in Lake Anna in Virginia. Never been here before. First day on it. I've come from Del Hollow, which there's not going to be a Del Hollow video because you would not learn anything from it. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to try to catch them the way that I got beat the last 2 days at Del Hollow. So I'm going to spend about an hour this morning on what is apparently the lower clear end of Lake Anna and try to idle around some of these, excuse me. I'm going to try to idle around some of these creek drains. I marked about half a dozen of them, maybe a dozen or so on my map. Just some deep water running in between some island and into some pockets. And I'm gonna idle around the back of that deep water and see if I can find some bait, see if I can find some fish sitting around the bait. Apparently it's mainly just largemouth in here. So yeah, we'll spend some time looking. And if we can't catch them down here in the clear water, we're gonna go up to the dirty water pretty quick. But it should be a lot of fun. My first TBF club tournament of the year. It is 7:51 on Lake A. After unsuccessfully scanning a dozen or so deep water drains, Sam has decided to quickly fish through some main lake points and docks with a dirk bait and a jig, a dirk bait and a dig. No bites as of yet. A beautiful specimen. A beautiful specimen, 3-pounder. Good one to start with this morning. This was a cool fish. You can see me stop the reel handle a couple times. I actually really felt like I could feel this fish following it, coming right up behind the bait, and then it deflects off a rock or a piece of brush, and as soon as that happened, it absolutely inhaled it. Came around the other side of the bridge, check that out. You're good, dude. You're good. Pop it, okay? I must have thought that trying to coach this fish through this hook removal was going to help somehow. Maybe? There we go. Oh, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. The bad news is she was gill hooked. The okay news is she wasn't gill hooked bad. I know you can't be gill hooked good. She did bleed, but she didn't bleed crazy and we got it out. It was all mangled in those gills. It wasn't mangled real bad enough where she's bleeding. I threw a bunch of G-juice in there. So I'm gonna pray she's all right. You know, you always hate to stick one like that. You love it when they eat it. But my gosh. Shout out to Dylan Fair for the whatever you called these pliers. I think he called them pliers, but I don't know if that's what everybody calls them. Dude, it's gonna be a good flipping day. It is a bad day to be a Berkeley Frittside. It's another 3-pounder. It's a bad, bad day to be a Berkeley Frittside. Off that shallow boat dock and that ramp. It's the only dock over here. I got to the end of that riprap. I was about to turn around and go back down it. Well, I better fish a boat dock. Only freaking one out here. 2.5, a 3.5, and a 3. That's an excellent start. Just cranking it slow, man. I slowed down that last pass coming down that bridge, or that causeway. It's like I'm gonna really just, like every time you're hitting something, you're just kind of stopping it, letting it pause for just a second. So this is the first year I've thrown this glass hustler rod. I know it's gonna sound like a gnat, I guess technically it is. This thing's a freaking work of art with these crankbait fish. I mean, it's a delightful fight, my friend. I'm gonna go back down that bridge. I'm probably gonna switch colors just to throw a different one since I'm coming right back by myself, but said I wanted to go fish this dock first. I'm glad I did. This has the chance to be a stupid good day. You gotta pause it. Every bite I've had, except for maybe one's come on a pause. Now that's the smallest one yet, but he's still a keeper. It's number 4. Number 4. Check on the bloody girl. Oh yes, the bloody girl's looking very nice. Very nice. Boy, it's a bad day to be a Frittside. I switched colors just to see. I said told myself if I got a bite going down this bank that I just came down. I fished that other side twice. I didn't catch one the second pass. Told myself if I caught one going down this side with this other color, I'm gonna go back down the other side. It'd be 5 if I can flip them. Well, we got our 5th one anyways. At least for a moment. We got us 5 largemouth basses. That one came right off that little tree. Still cranking. Oh Lord, that's a big one. That's a good one there. Ah, shoot, where's my net? Please don't come off. Into the net. Oh my gosh, it came off in the net. Oh, I hope you can see that. Thank you, Lord. That's 6 keepers off this stinking bridge. Well, buddy, you weren't in there but for about 2 seconds. Well, you're only in there for 1 cast. I'm out. No, let's let this one go. Oh, man alive. The time is 10:03. Sam has just caught his 6th keeper of the morning. That 3-pounder will cull out a 15-ounce largemouth. Ain't gonna help. Swiggity sway. All right, so we're gonna switch it up here for a little while. We got until 4 o'clock. It's a little before noon right now. It's about 11:45. So luckily we've got a good bag. We need to catch a big one. We need to catch like a 5 or 6 pounder to have a really good bag. And I think you could do that on the bridges. But I mean, it's my first day here. It's one of our club tournaments, and I just want to look around and try some different stuff. So I'm gonna go shallow. I'm up one of these rivers now. I'm not very far, just at one of the bridges. I'm at the Stud Bridge. I don't know what it is. But I'm up one of these bridges, not too far up a river, and I'm gonna just slowly work my way down. Like, I really think I can catch them on a wacky worm and some of that little bit clearer stuff down in those pockets. So I'm gonna go flip some. I'm just gonna pull in a couple bays and flip some pockets on my way back down the lake. I am gonna end up fishing, of course, a couple more bridges, some sides of some bridges that I haven't gotten to fish yet. So, man, I'm just so thankful that it's been such a fun morning. It's been a blast. Much needed and much appreciated. So we're going to be looking to continue that, just in a slightly different way, with a wacky worm and a creature hog. And that will also be a lot of fun. Ha ha! It didn't work. So we go back to the bridges. It is freaking mountain. This is a ridiculously fun morning. Oh gosh, dang it. Dadgum. It'd be funny for everybody to pull in and watch me sitting out here heaving this glide bait. And that essentially wrapped it up at Anna. Thank goodness for the bridges, because I spent about half the day doing other things and never caught a bass unless I was cranking on a bridge. So a lot of fun, had a great time, went out this second day and still caught them pretty good. Not quite as good as the first day, but weighed in 15 pounds even. I managed to win the first club tournament of the year, and how can you complain about that? It's a great time. I can't wait to go back. And I know we get tired of hearing everybody say this on YouTube, but it's true. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. That would mean the world. And if you like this whole new day on the lake kind of thing, there's going to be a lot of that this year, because up here in Pennsylvania, this is the first time I brought the boat back, and everywhere I fish this year is going to be brand new to me. Chesapeake Bay, Nockamixon, Potomac River, Delaware River. It is going to be a heck of a time, and I hope you'll join me for it.